The air crackled with anticipation. Albertson Stadium, a sea of blue and orange, roared with the energy of thousands. Tonight was special. The Boise State Broncos, led by their star quarterback Ashton Jeanty, were on the cusp of greatness. A win tonight meant the Mountain West Championship title. It meant a ticket to the college football playoff. It was a dream within reach. The UNLV Rebels stood between the Broncos and their destiny. They were worthy opponents, hungry for an upset. The tension was palpable. Every play felt monumental. The crowd held its breath, erupting in cheers or groans with each snap of the ball. This was championship football. The first half was a back-and-forth battle. Both teams traded blows, refusing to yield an inch. Jeanty, the general of the Broncos' offense, orchestrated drives with poise and precision. His arm, a cannon, launched passes that seemed to defy physics. The crowd chanted his name, their hopes soaring with every completed pass, but UNLV wouldn't back down. They fought tooth and nail, matching Boise State's intensity. The game was on a knife's edge. As the clock ticked down to halftime, the score remained deadlocked. The tension in the stadium was thick enough to cut with a knife. The Broncos needed a spark. Ashton Jeanty, remember that name, he's the real deal. I've seen a lot of quarterbacks in my time, but this kid has that it factor. He's got the arm talent, the football IQ, and the heart of a champion. Jeanty's journey to this moment was anything but easy. He faced adversity head-on and emerged stronger. He's a leader on and off the field, inspiring his teammates with his work ethic and dedication. Tonight, he was ready to cement his legacy. The weight of the moment rested on his young shoulders. But pressure makes diamonds, and Jeanty, under the bright lights of a championship game, was about to shine. The second half began with a renewed sense of urgency. The Broncos came out firing on all cylinders. Jeanty, like a conductor leading an orchestra, orchestrated a scoring drive that sent the crowd into a frenzy. He connected with his receivers with pinpoint accuracy, his passes cutting through the defense like lasers. The momentum had shifted. Boise State's defense, energized by the offensive surge, played with relentless ferocity. They swarmed to the ball, suffocating UNLV's attack. The Rebels, once confident, now seemed rattled, but the game was far from over. UNLV, refusing to go down without a fight, mounted a furious comeback. The tension in the stadium reached a fever pitch. The crowd rode a roller coaster of emotions, their cheers and groans echoing through the night. With seconds left on the clock, Boise State clung to a slim lead. The tension was unbearable. UNLV, desperate for a miracle, lined up for one final play. The crowd held its breath. The snap, the throw, incomplete. Boise State had done it. The stadium erupted in a cacophony of sound. Players embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. The crowd stormed the field, a sea of blue and orange engulfing the players. It was a moment of pure ecstasy. Ashton Jeanty, the hero of the night, raised the Mountain West Championship trophy high above his head. The crowd roared its approval. This was their night. This was Boise State's night. And it was a night they would never forget.